There we go. Well. And I like this. Okay, so hey, they say always expect the unexpected, and that's what we have here. So prepare for a live stream that is completely unexpected and no, nothing to go off of, no script or nothing, no take twos. Like Cool Cat with he only does one take. All right, got a couple people in here. Or at least we can get a little chat going on here while I'm. Okay, cool. All right, we got one. Let's see. Well, let's see who else is in there. Let's see, two people. There. Doing good. Doing real good. Yeah. Yes. Me kind of had a rough patches on my day job and everything. I ain't gonna go into details on that, but definitely feel a lot better being here though. So, yep. Let's see. So basically, that's basically what else? Yes, I will. Probably try to keep this up till like probably 9. Gotta go back up to work early, but I should be able to keep it open. 9 o'clock. Yep. What's going on, Grace? Okay. All right, Grace is in here. Oh yes, we are doing really well. Doing really well, especially being here. Yep. I guess one thing I can kind of start off us chatting with just discussion wise. I do have this coming up. You probably remember you see the unboxing of the Angry Video Game Nerds movie. Remember we tried to live stream that and it wouldn't let us, so Brownie will be reacting to this movie very soon. Matter of fact, we supposed to have his Mulan reaction, which was announced last weekend. And in case you're wondering why that hasn't come up yet, it's because while I am, on here on my phone and everything, yeah, I'm actually on my phone right now because this little buddy here that allows me to get online on the laptop apparently decided to be disconnected, as you can see right here. I've gotten disconnected and spent a long time. I spent a long time with AT&T on the phone Tuesday about why this was, just to find out I needed another tiny little card. So all this phenomenal internet power and I just need a new little card. What's going on, Zach? Yep. And say just yep, since the yes, I could say, it's amazing all this power of the internet, and one little small chip causes it to shut down. So that's also why I couldn't get Mulan uploaded, because without my laptop hooked up to the hotspot, no chance of working. I did try to upload it from my phone's mobile hotspot. I only got up to 96%, and it stopped. Well, it could have kept going, but it got to a point where it was going to slow down in processing the rest of the video. So imagine that 4% was going to take hours to get up. So I was like, oh, okay, I know what the problem is, so I'm just going to, so Thursday when I go to AT&T, as soon as I get out of work, I'm go to AT&T, get that little tiny little chip, and then I'm going to be uploading like crazy. Yeah, I'm going to be like, upload. Yes, I'm going to be uploading madness. Also, another thing that's going to get uploaded after the Mulan reaction video, I just made a new theme song for Brownie. You know how, like, Bob Shaw has his theme song for his review series. Well, Brownie's got one, his very first opening theme there. Yep. Mulan 2020. Yep, I'm really and I'm probably sure I'm gonna get a lot of disagreements. So I guess I guess I'm gonna get shot for saying this, but I'm really looking forward to it being good to me. Only reason I haven't seen it yet is because I don't have Disney Plus, and I know I could just go and get it and watch it. I mean, it is possible, but I never really got around to. Yes, I have seen Bob Shaw's. Oh, I was a little. I admit I was a little late in seeing it, but I did just recently yesterday. 100% Wolf. Oh my goodness. Pink-haired werepoodle. Are you serious? You, how many of y'all could imagine if Tom Holland played that wolf, that or poodle? Because every time I saw that kid, and then in his wolf form, Tom Holland kept coming to my mind. Because I was thinking of when he played in Spies in Disguise with Will Smith. He made me think of that kid there. Yeah, I could. And yes, and I actually I really like werewolf movies. Especially ones they want to make them the hero. I mean, werewolves is a pretty cool thing around Halloween time and any time of year. Especially people turning into the werewolves. That's my kind of thing there. It matter if that's the only. I'm not a Twilight fan, but I definitely would be Team Jacob because werewolves rock. Yeah, but oh man, and I should be next. Not this week. I won't. Other than this, I won't have any live streams this week because I gotta get. Because once I get my chip back in my hotspot, to my hotspot in order for the internet to work on the laptop, catching up. So yeah, like I say, gonna be uploading a lot of stuff, catching up on other things. But next week I will be doing some live streams with the laptop and the internet back. So yes, I definitely will be doing that. One of which is gonna be a special movie, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is right now. But you will see it when it's announced. But it is a very special movie. Oh yes. Yep. But but yeah, but yeah, with that about the 100% wolf thing, yeah, it's like, yeah, it was good that they established them as the heroes, and society didn't see that, but yeah, just the way the whoever was in charge of writing this movie didn't do so good of a job there. Yeah, like say, sometimes you can have a good concept in mind, but if you don't write it well, it doesn't work. It's like Daddy Derek trying to write about the whole gun and bullying thing. Um, he kind of got it in some spots, but then it was like, no, 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 no. And then plus you add in all this random stuff that has nothing to do with bullying or gun safety. I mean, what? Oh boy. But yeah, so yeah, that definitely is something to look forward to. Like I say, the Angry Game Nerd reaction after the Mulan reaction is uploaded. And I know any of y'all that have seen the clip, the intro clip, hope y'all enjoyed Brownie preaching on there. Cause he was, let's see, I take it. I would imagine. I tell you what, I would imagine, Grace, that you probably um, would be able to make that movie a lot better, considering you know your the ideas with the Transformers. Yeah, you probably do real good with that Wolf movie. Crocker, oh boy. So yeah, I guess that's what would happen if Crocker got fired from being a school teacher. He'd be an ice cream truck vendor, and instead of hunting fairly good parents, or TV's fairly good parents, he would be hunting for these big magical werewolves. Oh boy, he'd go from fairies to wolves now. Oh dear. And that would be something. Woo, but never. No, it doesn't. Yes, it's like I was telling my friend at work about how cheesy a lot of shows back in that we used to look at as kids would be really cheesy, but we enjoyed them because we just like Apple Jacks. We just did, it was simple and city and kind of was a in some ways kind of made us feel better after a hard day. So sort of like with the live streams, doing all the crazy voices and stuff like that. We all laugh at that, and yeah, but I trust after a day like today and my day job, definitely necessary. Oh yes. Oh oh hi over there. Oh, oh man, but oh boy. Let's see another thing. Make sure this computer stays on. Yep. Um, One other thing. I can't see the next. Oh, oh, that's isn't that cute? Yep. Like that guy, Animaniacs. Always come up to that bird. Oh, isn't that cute? But it's wrong. And then pull out a piano like doo 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 tweet tweet wrong. Yep. Let's see. Oh yeah, with the Mulan. A little bit more on the Mulan 2020. I know there's been a lot of talk on it, really negative there. And yeah, like oh yeah, with the Disney Plus. Um, at the moment, I'm not really in a position to get the Disney Plus. One day I might. Disney Plus and probably some other streaming services. If I choose to. Yep. But just not at the moment. So as far as seeing Mulan 2020, I'm waiting for it to come on DVD or Blu-ray so I can see it for myself. Animaniacs remake. Oh, cool, man. So they getting a remake series. That sounds pretty cool there. Fairy god werewolves. Oh my goodness. They are his. Let's see, I guess the song will go. They are his god werewolves, fairy god werewolves. So, let's see, one's wings and fangs, and a howling thing. Something like that. I think the song would need work. Oh boy, almost like Goof Troop. One thing I know you're probably gonna hate hearing this name, but Nostalgia Critic. The one thing he liked about Goof Troop was Pete's family, and he said, "Why not call the show Pete Beat?" Pete Beat. I don't know. Let's see, maybe and wait a minute. Well, that's even though it says disconnected. Okay, well, anyway. But yeah, that would be really funny with Pete Beats. That'd be like a interesting spinoff series there if that happened. Yep. Let's see. I also heard from one of my coworkers that I don't know if any of y'all have been hearing the news about Spider-Man, but the third Spider-Man movie, they confirmed it to be a live-action Into the Spider-Verse. And I'm being a Spider-Man fan, I am definitely want to see that, because I mean, the animated Spider-Verse, oh man, that was phenomenal. Yes, it was. I mean, that was a really good treat to see all those Spider-Man, and then teamed up with the main protagonist, a brand new Spider-Man, Miles Morales. And matter of fact, you got some YouTube thumbnails about the Spider-Verse, like what could possibly be in it, where they got a picture of Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, and a guy that they assume is going to be Miles Morales, live action style. Not sure what his name is, but or even if that's actually going to be a thing. But hey, the old semi-rainy films. Yes, that was yeah, they were some good Spider-Man film. Funny thing is, I always call those Spider-Man movies the Hallmark movies because of the romance with Peter Parker and Mary Jane. Yep, but I did like them though. Yep, they are the type of Hallmark movies I enjoy. And speaking of him and Mary Jane, one thing I think that really made the Sam Raimi movies work when they first came out, first time that ever hit theaters, was, in my opinion, it's reminiscent of the 90s Spider-Man series. There's a lot of things in those Sam Raimi films, especially the first one with the Green Goblin, that really makes you think of the 90s Spider-Man. Brother. Oh man. I tell you, have any of y'all, whenever y'all went to school, ever went like you go, like, you go in the restroom at school, have you ever tried to jump up and stick to the wall? Oh boy, all of us were doing that we're doing that on our break. Yep. Scoob, I actually like it. I actually like the Scoob movie. It has a lot. I put it this way, I'd rather. Interesting. Yeah, Black Cat was I remember Black Cat. Just a stray. Oh boy. Yep. But yeah. With Scoob, I actually liked what they did with that. They had the whole mix up with the Blue Falcon and everything. I will admit it did seem kind of random because of that, but it was enjoyable, and and that's what to me gave it kind of the charm. They still had Scooby pretty much like how we've seen Scooby-Doo, with a bit of modernization there, but a lot better than what 2002 gave us. Oh, that was a nightmare. I hated the live-action 2002 Scooby-Doo. And I saw that when it first came in theaters. I was like 14 years old, and I had hyped myself by watching old Scooby-Doo reruns, and I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna see it live action, man, it's gonna be good. I get in there, first thing, all the cast members were dressed like the cartoon. It looked and felt like the cartoon in the first few minutes. They were doing a caper and all that. The only downside in the intro was, that monster didn't really look like a real monster. Like, in the cartoon, they be looking like real monsters until they're unmasked. Okay. They be they be looking like until they're unmasked. So then the Scooby Gang breaks up, and I'm like, wait, what? So okay, just begin the movie. I keep watching. As the movie went on, after the last getting into the the halfway point, I was sort of really unsure how to feel about the movie. Then I found myself trying to force myself to like the movie, and when they revealed Scrappy as the villain, I I didn't do it for real, but in my mind I wanted to scream. Oh yeah, the nostalgia critics. Yes, yes, I did see that there. I guess he probably felt the same way I did, somewhat there. Yeah, and then he tried, he had the whole skit with the past and future versions of himself and all that. Um, like with Taboli Flea, where he disappeared, where he died in Taboli Flea, and that was supposed to be the end of the nostalgia critic. He tried to die in the Scooby Doo review. Hmm. Everyone hate. Oh man, that is so cold. I, yeah. Well, I could see maybe it being a little bit of an annoyance with the puppy powered thing, but yeah, that was kind of cold to make him the villain. I mean, I know everybody's got what they like and don't like, but I mean, come on now. Oh yeah, cats and dogs. Oh, here we are. No, I never get that about Shaggy and the weed thing. That because and this is just my I know everybody has their thoughts on that and don't really like it, but okay. But in my opinion, I really don't think of Shaggy as a stoner because, um, okay, like I know people say that when you do weed or something like that, you get the munchies and all that, and that's why he eats a lot. But and yes, that might be true, but the way I look at it, okay, just because the weed can do that to you doesn't necessarily mean that every person who eats a lot is a stoner or weed or does weed because I mean, you take a look at me. I I like to eat, and I sure don't do any weed there. As I've told, matter of fact, I don't even drink. If I did, I'd probably be like a wine person, but I don't even because I'm kind of sensitive. My body's kind of sensitive toward alcoholic drinks, so I can't really even have one, even if I wanted to. And like some of the people at work were like, "Ooh, Gabe, you gotta try mixing some tequila with your Sunny D." I was like, "No, if I had tequila, y'all might not like me." I was like, "I might be a whole different person." I probably would turn into those guys in the drug PSAs they used to show us at school, where this guy would take. They showed the guy taking drugs, and his sister was, just sort of messing with him, like brother sister type of thing. And the drugs made him so aggressive, he went after his sister with a knife, and she was hiding from him. And then all of a sudden, he realized, like, wait, what in the world am I doing? Oh boy, that's the dark side to that there. Yep. A definite reason why definite reason why they tell you to just say no. Oh boy. Yep. But yeah, I definitely hated that live action Scooby Doo. Oh, that was not. Oh. Oh, good. Oh boy. Well, oh, let me guess, because Brownie's a dog. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, we could do it, but I'm gonna warn you. I'm gonna warn you. Just like Bob Shaw would animate, it's not gonna be positive. I'm you're, I'm gonna hate it. Yes. Okay, but yeah, I guess guess we gotta kind of mix it up a little bit. Yep. So it'll probably be a little bit later. 'Cause I got a few others lined up. Like I say, the Milan reaction that should be up. hmm the Milan reaction should be up. Like I mentioned before, tomorrow. Brownie's new opening for his future reviews. Uh, react to the game Angry Game Nerd, of course, and we got a couple coming from Netflix that should be here. A Oh man, oh. Oh, Claire, Claire, you're making a dog deal here. Oh boy. Well, I guess well, I did state that even though I hated the movie, there was some things there there was a few things I did like, but I'll put it in the reaction. I have one nice thing to say about this. That one was doing that forced smile like Robin from Teen Titans when Kitten asked him out on a date, and she was like, "Would it kill you to smile?" Probably. Oh boy. Yep. So yeah, I'll put it on the list. Yeah, I'll put it on the like I said, we got a couple I know Mulan 2 is on the Netflix list. It should be coming um eventually. It should be the next one in line to come. One's on the way here, a very special treat for Halloween. And of course, a very special live stream as well. So, yeah, I could probably put that next on the list. Halloween is all about the scariness, so oh, we're gonna get. I guess that'll fit in for Halloween there. Oh boy. What are you gonna do for Halloween? Oh, cool cats. Um, that would actually be pretty funny. If Yeah, that would actually be pretty funny. Cool cat to hate a movie that is cats. Oh boy, let me see. Scooby Doo. Oh boy. Now I put it this way: if a reaction to Scooby Doo 2 would be my first time seeing it, because I don't think I've seen that movie. I saw the first one, and because of how I felt when I first saw it back then, I was like, nope, I am not going back for the sequel. Because I was that angry back then. But yeah, I guess this would be my first time seeing it if I were to do that. Um, I will say that there is a made-for-TV that didn't get released in the theaters. They tried to do a remake live-action Scooby Doo some years after that, where it was like their origin of how they got together. That was kind of okay. It wasn't like it was just kind of meh, but it was a whole lot better than what I got in the theater there. And then the sequel came out, and well, I might have to give that a second look to. Hmm, oh boy, that's gonna be a Scooby-Thon. I guess that would make sense if I'm to react. Hey, it's cooked. I love all the movies. I love Bad Boys with Will Smith. I like all Will Smith's other movies. I like the Angry Game Nerds movie. Exquisite. Okay, cool cat. How about Cats 2019? Not exquisite. No, 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 no. Oh boy, cool cat rejecting it. Now he gonna start preaching. The cool, past the cool cat. Ah! Either that or Cool Cat does a stand up night where he does a stand up comic night where he tells about all the different stuff about Daddy Derek. Like, and I tried to tell him. He wanted me to do this Wicked Witch thing. He said, well, Cool Cat, I want you to face the Wicked Witch while I also shoot the Hollywood parade. I'm like, there's no way you can do that. What's up with that? And I thought we got us into the parade. That I thought we were invited. I found out that he paid right at $1,000 to get us in that parade. Bribery is not cool at all. Oh man, cool cat, cool cat. I guess what would you call that? It's Cool Cat exposed, or Cool Cat not so cool. Oh boy. Now there's a Cool Cat film that should be made. Oh dear. Yep. Oh yes. But yeah, that's I guess definitely we could get Scooby-Doo movies. And we'll say something nice about it. We're gonna be nice to Scooby-Doo. Oh boy. Oh boy. What something else, but I tell you one thing I do, not this Halloween, but I do look forward to in the future with a little bit more, possibly next Halloween. I look forward to reacting to these. Not live though, not live because they won't even let me do it live. But yeah, oh yes, that would be a good treat for next year. If my and that depends on the following there, but yeah. Yeah. And one thing I want to mention before it slips from my mind, it's on my mind. Acting out. That sounds like a good idea. I've actually, I've done something like that in back when I was in middle school with my. Back then I had a black and white video camera, and yeah, I had my little stuffed animals and other toys that I used to make little films with there. It was pretty and to say pretty fun little times there. Oh yeah, but yeah, that definitely is that's definitely a good idea there, Grace there. Yep, and but one thing I want to mention to you guys no weapon in that. I know this has been in my videos, and I do have a video on this, but definitely make sure, um, even I, even if y'all aren't able to, definitely spread the word out to, about the channel and everything, and encourage people to become a Patreon pledger, because I definitely got to get those there. That way I could really, that way in the future I could be doing this full time, this, and also working on my different comics there. Different comics, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, this is definitely basically my comics is what I want to do full time. But I do have fun doing this as well, and I I started doing reactions in the first place to get people's attention to my different comics and everything, kind of through the reactions videos, like between and stuff like that. Um, Matter of fact, the first reaction video on my channel that was ever done was to the Yu-Gi-Oh movie, the first ever Yu-Gi-Oh movie. Yep, and I actually, seeing as that was the first reaction, we actually did the whole movie, and it is still up. You can pull it up in under the playlist movie reactions with Brownie. But it said that there are some countries that's blocked in, so I'm guessing it's not USA. So because people here can still watch it, so I'm guessing it must be countries outside of the USA. So it might in the future. I don't know. I'm not gonna say when, but sometime in the future we might redo that one. And maybe kind of shorten it down. Have like an edited version, just like with the other reactions, so other countries can see it there, as well as the other two Yu-Gi-Oh movies, Bonds Beyond Time, and the final and best one, Dark Dimensions. Oh boy, that Dark Dimensions was the first Yu-Gi-Oh movie that I actually got to see in theaters. And no, that would sound strange coming from someone who is a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but the reason I did not get to see the first Yu-Gi-Oh movie in the theaters is because I was 16 at the time, and it came out August 13th, the weekend leading up to back to school. And it just so happened my mom is a school teacher, and she was not able to take me to go see the premiere of it because she had to do work in her classroom to prepare for back to school, and my grandparents were busy, and I didn't have no car of my own, and there was nobody else available to take me. So I was like, oh, yes, I was like, oh boy. And and trust me, I did ask. I begged. Oh boy, but yep. If I had went to see it in the theater, I would have got one of those free cards, but oh dear. But at least I did get to see Dark Dimensions in the theater. Oh, I'm so glad I did, because it was the way they made that last Yu-Gi-Oh movie, and of course it was the English dub since it was in theaters. It almost felt like I walked into an MCU movie, because I mean the way people were reacting to certain scenes, and like laughing at different things that were funny. It almost felt like just like when you see an MCU movie, like you be laughing at certain things in there, especially when Tony Stark be saying his little things. Any movie I ever watched. No, there wasn't. And honestly, I never really thought to walk out of a movie theater. That strangely never crossed my mind there. But if I had actually had thought to walk out of a movie theater, out of a movie, well, boy. Not well. I would say the first Scooby Doo movie, 2002, but the only problem was I was 14, and like I say, my mom had took me to see the movie, and she probably would have been like, boy, sit your butt down here." Yeah, because like I say, mommy paid for the tickets. Oh boy, know how that goes, but no, strangely, I had never, even when I actually did have a car and everything, and yeah, I never, and I guess another reason I probably never thought crossed my mind because yeah, a lot of time when I go to movie theaters, I'm usually always with somebody. Even when I got my car, I would usually go like either take Christina out or either have a cousin or something with me. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Grace. That's oh boy. Well, yeah, that was yeah, but that I'm sorry about that, Grace. But yeah, that yeah, it just never really crossed my mind to do that. I might would have walked out of the movie. I might possibly would have walked out of the movie Won't It because I don't know if y'all heard about Won't It with the whole League of Assassins thing with Morgan Freeman. It had now the action's good. I mean that well, I guess being an assassin movie, but I don't get the plot. I mean, I know it's supposed to be like these super assassins and stuff, but it just oh boy. Mm. Oh boy. Oh, okay. He was trying. So he was okay. So he did admit to it, but I guess while y'all was sitting in the movie, he wanted to. I guess he just wanted to sit the whole thing out. Uh-huh. Hmm. Okay. Well, that's that's interesting there, John. And let's see. You said playing with fire with John Cena. Hmm. Interesting there. Hadn't heard of that movie there. The only John Cena movie, only movie I've seen with John Cena was the Bumblebee movie. Oh yes, the good live action Transformer movie. Oh yes, free of Bay. Oh, that was sweet. Y'all kind of what you way you described that, Grace, that kind of makes me think of that kind of make me think of something Samuel and Shelia would might do in Star Striker comics, since they're a brother and sister and pretty tight with each other there. Yep. Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm. um Yeah, I've heard of that movie. I haven't seen. I might have to check that out a little bit later. That Onward movie. Since since we reacting, since there's a lot of Disney. Since we reacted to some Disney stuff lately. And yeah, still can mix it up with some other things. But yeah, um, yeah, I might have to check that out in the future. There. Mm, mm, yeah. Yep. Okay. Let me I guess. Well, I guess. Oh, okay. There's. Okay. I'm trying to see where I can turn this around here. I was gonna show y'all the Oh wait, no, I can't show it yet. There. Hmm. That- hmm. Yep. The magic of Disney. Oh yes. Yep. since you referring to the Mulan 2020, um, hmm, but going back to the live action Mulan movie, we know you know how it said live action Beauty and the Beast was terrible. Even me and Brownie thought that it was because remember he looked at Brownie's reaction to Beauty and the Beast like Anna was trying to get him to like it just like Raven was to Bob Shaw, and he was like, no, that is not the Beast at all. That's just Daddy Derek with makeup on. And, yeah, that was terrible. And apparently Maleficent as well. Mm. Now, there are some live action remakes to me that I feel like did really well. Um, the two live action movies that I like at the moment, live action remakes from Disney, is Aladdin and The Lion King. And the reasons why, this is the reasons why I think they're good. The Aladdin one, I actually thought was the live action version. I actually think had a more mature take on the movie, especially with Will Smith playing the genie. It was almost like he still had the humor of like Robert Williams did the genie, but they added some maturity to him there. Like when he mentioned when Will said, I'm sorry, when Aladdin said, can you make me a prince? There's a lot of gray in that area. I could just make you a prince. Y'all see my power? Oh, no. Yeah, because you'll be stuck with that guy for the rest of your life. You must be specific with your wishes. And then also how he explained, how the genie magic worked. Because, like, when he wished he was a prince, nobody knew that he was the same Aladdin that was a street rat. Even like when he took his hat off and stuff, it wasn't like Clark Kent with the glasses there. So they actually filled that plot hole. Like, well, it's genie magic, but there was a small weakness to that. That when you be yourself, eventually people can see through the magic. That was actually a pretty little clever thing. It was also good how Aladdin. It was also pretty interesting that Aladdin didn't really know that was trying to act like a prince and up to a movie, Well, I put it this way. Guess I have to take that. Well, I will be putting that on my Netflix. Like I say, had to say, gotta take a shot in the dark. So we will put that to the list, Claire. So, but yeah, so yeah, be looking for Scooby-Doo 2002. Yeah, be looking for that. Oh yeah, but back to what I was saying about Aladdin. I like now I know the Prince Ali song. I know in the anime, they went all out with that thing, and with the live action, they had the okay. I'll tell you what. We can definitely say when I get when I put the movie on my Netflix list and it gets here, we can definitely discuss that there. We can definitely discuss how we're gonna make that happen there. Let's watch Fairly Odd Christmas. Okay, yes, that's right. They did have a Christmas sequel. Yeah, I definitely would have to check that out there, since because I know they made some sequels. I just didn't know what the sequels were, but I know they had sequels. Yeah, I knew they had sequels existing. Oh boy. but yeah, we definitely will discuss about that, Claire, once the movie arrives there. Yeah, I gotta put it on the list there. Yep, and definitely definitely hope they get some views. Since you mentioned about suffering, there was one thing I remember Brownie suffering with. One of not just the Beauty and the Beast remake, but also the it was an episode of Darkwing Duck. Mm, okay, there was an episode of Darkwing Duck, and it was starring what's that, Grizzly Cuff. Because Grizzly Cuff was giving Darkwing such a hard time, Brownie was just yelling at this guy. He was like, why don't you get off your butt and try go looking for your boss? Oh boy! And then in the following reaction after that, he actually he actually told the audience, hey, I apologize. I had to get all mad like that, but I had to say what I had to say. And he said the way he felt about that was almost like Superman um, beating up Darkseid in Justice League. Okay. Taking a break. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, yep. Always got to relax a little bit there, because I bet you when you come back, you'll probably have You'll probably have fresh ideas for that there. Pat Paddington. Hmm. Yeah, I've heard. Okay. There's more. So many movies to see. So many movies to see. And so little time. Well, okay, technically there's a lot of time, but oh boy. Yeah. So, but yeah, he was really mad about that Grizzly Cup thing, though. Yep, and okay, so I mentioned why I like the Latin there. Oh yes, the Prince Ali song. Yes, it was not as like the animated one, but it was still decent there. It had that whole Disney World theme, like when you see a Disney parade there. Disney parade. Well, let's see. I guess I suppose I could. Let's see if I got that book in here. Got it. Because I usually would have my voice suggestion helper with that, but like I say, it's just kind of being winged here, so just gotta go. Just gotta go with the flow here. Go with the flow. Okay. Well, guess I can take a look. Do what I can of this right here. Last time I had read a little bit of. Actually, it was I think the first two chapters I think in here. So, hit chapter 3 on the zombie on this book here. Weird Yet Normal Day. Yeah. Ready? Yes, I would try. I would try to be there. Cause he said 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock over on his end, which actually be 4 o'clock over here. So I should be back in time to see that there. Long as if AT&T don't take too long, I should be back in time. So, yeah, please don't take forever to give me that little tip. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take a look at here. Good thing I got my bookmark, that way I can remember where I left off there. Go back a little bit. Okay. So we got chapter 3, the zombie attack at the supermarket. We got zombies coming in here now. Definitely good for Halloween. All right, I'm gonna start us off with a Tommy Wiseau voice. Huh? Yep. So Big Papa and Gabe arrived at the supermarket, huh? After parking the truck, they left the camera inside. On the trunk went in the store. Once they had filled their cart with paper towels that were on sale and a large bag of sugar, and then suddenly the lights went off and everyone in the store turned into zombies with gray skin and white hair. Big Papa and Gabe ran for the exit, but the doors were locked on them. And then an evil laugh echoed on the intercom in the store as the zombies surrounded them. Oh. Oh, hi, Brownie. We're gonna have Scooby-Doo coming for you to react to, huh? and oh, yeah, because I know you mentioned about Mal being obsessed with the fire. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, and that's got my character in this series, Johnson Douglas, and his Big Papa. All the zombies around them. And this is one reason I'm so glad I got Photoshop, because the brown that I use for Big Papa looks kind of grayish there. And I call myself was trying to make him a dark brown, and didn't really do me good mercy. Okay, so let's see. Mal admiring the flames. Surrender, Gabe. There's no way to escape. Who are you? Asked Gabe. You won't be around long enough to know. You want to bet? Gabe and Big Papa then took out a bag of sugar from the cart and threw it at one of the zombies. Then the impact knocked the zombie down and caused the bag to burst, spreading a cloud of sugar dust, and the other zombies froze in confusion, allowing Big Papa to climb in the cart and Gabe to get on the back. And they whistled loudly, and two German Shepherd dogs ran up to them. Big Papa grabbed the leashes and said to the dogs in a country-like voice, "Giddy up, little doggies!" Oh boy. What is it? You want to be alive? Oh, you won't be. When I get done with you with this firepower, you won't be alive enough to know. Okay, let's see what they get. Okay. Oh boy, Crocker. As Derek said. The dogs took off to the store moments later, and the store literally became an endless maze with no way out. But the dog didn't give up trying to find a way out. Give up, Gaby boy! Give up, Gaby boy! Said the voice. You and Big Papa are never gonna get out. And then the voice laughed maniacally. Ha 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 ha. And Big Papa said, "We won't. Big Papa, we gotta get out of here, but how?" And then he paused, noticing Big Papa kept his back turned and began to moan. And then Big Papa, "Are you alright?" Big Papa moaned louder. "Big Papa!" And then Big Papa turned around and instantly became like a zombie that they encountered. And he's moaned and he said slowly, "I don't know! I'm a zombie now! I'm a zombie now! I'm a zombie now!" Being a zombie is a major no. Oh boy, so that's them running through the store, trying to get away from the zombies, but then Big Papa becomes a zombie. And funny thing about that zombie thing, though, I was when I back when I was 14. I was actually at my Big Papa's house one day, and we went out for a ride, and I was filming him and playing with the effects on my video camera, and I did the negative effect, and the negative effect on the camera made him look like a zombie. I was like, Big Papa, what happened to you? I don't know. Or as he said in another film, I don't know, it's a horrible movie. I kind of can see that. I can see that. Let me see what. Let me see what that would be like. Let's see. Gabe screamed as Big Papa punched him out of the cart and onto the floor. Oh, that's not nice at all. The impact of the fall caused Gabe to hurt his left arm. Oh my gosh. And then the cart with Big Papa inside then vanished as Gabe got up. And then the wall started to close in on him. Gabe looked around and saw this long metal pole on the floor, and he quickly grabbed the pole and used it to stop the walls from moving. Impressive, but not impressive enough, said a voice. And then the piece of the floor that Gabe was standing on rose up fast toward the pole, trying to bash him in head first. But Gabe quickly took out 2 magnets out of his pocket, threw one of the magnets at the pole with the south end facing him as he pointed the south end of the other magnet toward it, causing the magnets to push each other away. And just then Gabe had a sigh of relief. But he looked up and noticed more zombies falling toward him. I'm gonna go pray for him. I'm gonna go pray that he's alright. This is so terrifying. Oh boy, let's see. Audrey, you're really pushing women back 30 years. I'm sorry, Mal, I just can't help it. I feel so bad for him. Cool kid. Cool. I thought you said Cool Cat is a cameo for, but I see Cosmo. Oh boy, this will be interesting. Mm-hmm. Cool Cat screamed as Big Papa punched him. Oh wait, I already read that already. Time freeze! Shouted the female voice. And suddenly the zombie became frozen in ice and stopped moving. And then the voice came from Sakura, who approached them in the area and made an ice pole sprout out the ground next to Gabe. So exciting! Quick, jump down and slide, she commanded. Gabe did as he instructed. After landing, he said to Sakura, "Am I glad to see you? But what's going on?" "Cosmo, what in the world are you doing?" "I'm doing my Cool Cat impersonation. Exquisite. What do you think, Timmy?" Oh boy. Now make it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so Audrey has to do Cool Cats. Okay, I'll try. The Cheerio wants revenge on us for defeating him in the game last night, said Sakura. So he brought it to life, and I can get us out of here to find David and Ty so we can bring our Tyra gun. But we have to hurry before the time freeze effect rises off. Wears off. Oh, okay, but Mal, let me just pray for Mal first. Dear Lord, pray. I say this prayer that Mal can be a much better person. Amen. Audrey, you are wasting your time. I'm just trying to help. Exquisite? I think that's what he says. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay. Okay! But first, we gotta get my Big Papa and J-Rio to revert all these people that he turned into zombies back to normal. Say, Gabe. How, hey, Sakura. I'll show you as soon as we get out. Say, Gabe. And then Sakura and Gabe race to the secret exit, bringing them to the parking lot. However, there were also zombies coming from left to right. Their presence changed the day to night, causing the terror, and the terror of it caused such fright. Gabe knew only his camera would make things right. I gotta get to my Big Papa truck now, he said. I got an idea, but cover your ears, said Sakura. Don't you get it? I am Mrs. Nesbit. That might have been Buzz. I'm really sorry. I just kind of snapped right there. And okay, well, I'm okay now. Oh, I'm bound. Oh boy, Tim Allen having to do a breakdown in Toy Story. Okay, let's see. Boy, Audrey's getting a lot here. Oh boy. Huh? After Gabe covered his ears, Sakura took out a dog whistle, but blew it extremely loud. Once she stopped, dogs of different breeds raced toward the zombies, barking up a storm. And the zombies stopped to look around, and when they saw the dogs coming, they tried to run, but it was too late. The dogs pronounced that the zombie and pounced, and the zombies licked them playfully. At that moment, Sakura and Gabe raced toward the truck, and Gabe used the key to get his camera out. And as you can see, there's Sakura and Gabe right there. And these are the dogs. Metaphorically speaking, this is what can happen to you VKs if you don't change. The dogs of fire will come for you. That's what they will do. 30 years, Audrey. 30 years. 30 years. Hey, sweetheart! Hey, sweetheart! Hey, with a mustache, I already got a mustache. And they got a beard, too. Oh, boy. Oh, man. And, oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, boy. And now I gotta do Sweetler. Okay. Wait a minute, said Sakura. You said you were going to save your Big Papa and all these people that have become zombies. This is the time for a movie. Remember that online game you lost called The Haunted Palace? Haunted Palace! Asked Gabe. Please don't remind me, said Sakura in disgust. I may have one false move and toward that exit gate, and then Zane gloated over that for weeks. Talking about how, oh, I won, and you lost. Well, the way we won that game was by using a video camera to hit the record button and then the zombies at the Haunted Palace. So, it should work here. Hey, sweetheart! Haunted Palace! Video camera! Sega Genesis! Akuna Matata! Luna the Cat. Oh, boy. Oh, Raven's cat. Let's see. Meow. Meow. Meow, zombies. Oh, yeah, that would be what Audrey would say. Hail Jesus! Yep, Audrey would definitely say that to, and if Brownie were preaching, all those souls coming to thee, or I will deliver thee from your wicked ways. Yeah. Okay, now Luna the cat. Meow, zombies are done. Meow, the dogs off again. Mm-hmm. And started looking darky into the room, meow. The dogs grab the zombies' leg, meow. Mm-hmm. And they continue moving darkly into the room, meow. Oh, I don't think that's from Audrey and her descendants. Okay. I think it'd be a good idea, meow. Yeah, Heather this video camera and aim at the zombies, meow. Once the car was on the screen, that was what the zombies see, meow. And it's like, exactly, right, like, where's other in the area, meow. Meow, 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 meow. And then the zombies were defeated, meow. Now we're at the next chapter about Granny's prizes and rescues. Meow, 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 meow. You can't do a cat thing without doing a Meow Mix commercial. Oh boy. Meow meow. Oh my goodness. Mal is Mushu now. Let's see. Yes, I have seen. Oh, I have The Emperor's New Groove and Krunk's New Groove. I love those movies. Let's see. Oh boy. Let's see. Mushu. Okay. Okay. All right, Audrey. Once the zombies in the parking lot were destroyed, the night became day. And the people, along with Big Papa, that had been turned into zombies, were now back to normal. And Gabe and Big Papa drove on through, calling for lunch at the Burger Port drive-thru. Sakura ate with them, and once they were done eating, they headed off to find Zay. Okay. Meanwhile, Granny and her Big Papa were at the local bingo lounge town playing in the world championship bingo tournament, and they all felt they had nothing to lose with their skills. However, the person who won the final match would be crowned the king or queen of bingo and win fabulous prizes. And as you can see, there's a picture of Big Papa, and then there he is sitting with Gabe and Sakura eating. You know what I say about this? I say dishonor. Dishonor on Gabe, dishonor on Big Papa, dishonor on Sakura, dishonor on these burgers, dishonor on the Burger Port for ripping off a Burger King, dishonor on this whole book. Dishonor! And dishonor on you, Audrey, for setting the women back 30 years and going on with your little goody-two show. Dishonor, dishonor, dishonor on you, Audrey. Oh boy. And dishonor on your mother as well. Okay, got Krunk and Yzma. Oh yes. If you watch Emperor's New Groove, you got to do those two. Krunk. B7, said the host Rob Gardner. Bingo! I win! Shouted Granny, jumping up and down. Well, come on down here and claim your fabulous grand prize, said Rob. And then Granny danced the conga on the way down to Rob, and once she got there, he showed other prizes that she won, and he said, first of all, you won a prepaid whole month vacation to Hawaii for you and your up to 10 family members and 10 friends as well. And as you can see, there's a picture of the host here. Sort of got the inspiration from, that, what's his name? The guy from the Soul Train there, Don Cornelius. And then there's Granny. Boy, she really looks happy. I won that bingo match a while back.
Oh, and next, you'll receive a check for $200 million. But also, you'll receive not one, but also two. But also two $5,000 gift cards to any of your retailer stores of your choice, whether it's grocery or jewelry, clothes, anywhere you name it. Oh, as I said to my little niece when she sung "I Got My Mind Made Up," I'm gonna go woo, said Granny. Oh, there's go woohoo, 'cause there's more, said Rob. Now, pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever?
And then, of course, my favorite scene of Krunk and Yzma was when they were in the closet, and oh yeah, it's all coming together. And she was like,
Tell us where the talking mama is, and we'll burn your house to the ground.
Don't you mean or?
Tell us where the talking mama is, or we'll burn your house to the ground. Okay, Crunk, ram the door down.
Oh, ram the door down? Are you kidding me? That's hand-carved mahogany.
Oh boy.
Okay, Mal, Carlos, oh boy. And let's see, okay, Mal, oh my gosh. Okay, so we got Audrey as Megan Fox and Mal as Yzma. Carlos is Krunk, oh boy. Okay, do the Mal Megan Fox. Yes, definitely rest in peace, Eartha Kitt. She gave us a good Yzma. Okay. Okay, let's see, Audrey the Megan Fox.
Before Rob could announce the prizes, the roof was taken off by a giant monster turtle. Everyone screamed in panic and ran out of the building. And Granny ran up top speed to every table, grabbing all the bingo chips, placed them in a chipper wheel, and rolled it so fast, causing the chips to fire at the monster turtle, hitting them in the eyes. No monster turtle is going to keep me from my prizes, said Granny. And eventually, the turtle went inside his shell for protection. But then Granny took out a baseball bat and went outside toward the turtle and whammed him into the sky with the bat, saying, "Now to catch that host and claim my prizes." Wow, this is a really good piece of work in this car. Like a turbine engine here. Oh boy. And that right there, you got the monster turtle and him being hit with bingo chips. And also, yep. And then also, Granny hitting the monster turtle with a baseball bat. And coming up, say these traffic lights, which they will make sense once I start reading the next voice. Let's see, Mal is Yzma and Carlos is Krunk. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. I could see that there. The poisoning thing. Yeah, I could definitely see Mal doing that. Let's see. Yzma. Okay. So Big Papa stopped at 2 traffic lights on red, and the other traffic lights from left to right were on green with an endless flow of rushing cars. Big Papa, Gabe, and Sakura sat anxiously waiting at the light for it to change green, but it never did. And then the day became night. Once more, Big Papa changed into a zombie. Oh.
Then Carlos is Krunk.
Okay.
Oh no! Shouted Sakura. Then Gabe. Big Papa stepped on the gas. Oh wait. Okay. Try it. Oh no! Oh no! Big Papa stepped on the gas and to make the truck head go head toward the car. Big Papa Gabe closed his eyes, screaming loudly. And without thinking, Sakura whammed Big Papa on the head with the video camera, causing him to get his foot off of the gas before blacking out. And after she turned the truck off, just in time before he got hit by any passing cars, and Gabe was still screaming until Sakura whammed him in the mouth with the camera.
I don't think I'm really good at doing this crunk voice. Oh boy.
Yes, I really hate that happened to Cameron there. Yeah, because, and truth be told, my friend Casey, who's been in a few of these streams with us, under the name Rain Roberts, that's kind of what she has, seizures and stuff like that ever since I first met her back in high school. It's been like that with her. And they have been trying different stuff to kind of eventually get rid of it there. So really hoping that it pays off, because yeah, I definitely would not want something like that to happen to her.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Hey Audrey, pull the lever.
Is it Audrey? Oh boy. We got the chat. Oh, chat. Prince Charming's son. Okay.
She quickly brought him to and said, "We got to get Zay and Ty before it's too late." Suddenly, the truck started to shake. Sakura and Gabe looked out the window and noticed an army of zombies picking up the truck, and they started carrying it toward the supermarket. Sakura and Gabe tried to open the door to get out, but they were locked in, and the doors wouldn't unlock. "You two might as well face the facts," said Shay-Rio, speaking through the truck's radio speakers. "There's nothing you can do to stop me from getting my revenge on you. It's time to face the final chapter of your story. And look, Chad, I know you like me and all, but I am a good Catholic girl, and I cannot go out with someone like you. No."
Oh boy. Cool Cat is good. So Cool Cat would now be a butthole. Well, he was kind of a butthole when he said,
No, 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 no. The contest is for kids only. That means I can enter and you can't. But you can help me.
yeah, Cool Cat better be glad that I wasn't his daddy. Oh. Women like, what did you just say to me? Woo, let's see.
Let's see. But that's what you think. That's what you think, said Gabe. But I'm about to give you a different ending. Gabe took out his video camera and he pressed the record button again, and then he noticed that the camera wasn't coming on. Like, what's wrong with? Oh no! What's wrong with my camera? Ah! Sakura laughed nervously and said, I might have possibly broken it when I hit you and your big papa to stop the truck." "What?" shouted Gabe. Well, he had turned into a zombie and he was about to cause a car wreck and you wouldn't stop screaming, said Sakura. "So what are we gonna do now?" asked Gabe. And just then Sakura and Gabe heard an engine-like noise. But it wasn't from the truck. It was a motorcycle speeding toward them, and the rider drove into the zombies like a bowling ball into bowling pins. "Yay! Exquisite! Yay for us! A happy us!
Oh boy, cool chat. Oh, hey, how you doing, Luna? I got so into the character, I was almost lost myself there, but yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Oh my gosh. Okay, so apparently Jafar's son becomes Sweetler and makes Audrey die. Oh boy. Let's see. Pull the lever. Pull the lever, dirty dog. Wrong lever! So, we have these pictures here. Got Big Papa, Gabe, and Sakura. And Big Papa turned into a zombie again. And as the zombies, they done lifted up the truck until Granny showed up. Oh man, I spoiled it. Okay, well. So Granny is the one that's riding the motorcycle. Okay, so that's what we're about to find. Oops, I skipped a page here. Or wait, oh yeah. Right. Okay, so yeah, Jay is Sweetler. Okay. The impact caused the zombies to throw the truck into the air before they left, and the zombies tried to get up, and they were knocked back down, and the truck landed on them. The doors magically unlocked, allowing security Gabe to get out and walk toward the motorcycle rider who had come to a stop, took off the helmet, revealing that it was Granny. Thanks for that rescue, but how'd you get this motorcycle, asked Gabe? I won the bingo championship, said Granny. That was one of my prizes I won. And just then, the skeletons arrived, and they were much faster than the zombies, and able to shoot many fireballs from their mouth. They shot the fireballs at the zombies under the truck, causing a fire to start. Hey, sweetheart! Fire! Oh boy. What's the... Oh boy. Fire! And now we'll Bush the Bully. Oh yeah, and Audrey dies. Oh no, she's dead. Well, I guess we'll go back 300 more years again. Oh boy. We've got to do something before that fire reaches the gas tank and explodes with Big Papa inside, shouted Gabe. One of the skeletons heard Gabe and ran towards him and the others. Granny took out her baseball bat, saying to stand back. As soon as Gabe and Sakura stepped back, Granny took aim and at the last second whammed the skeleton with it. The force sent it flying. The force sent it into the truck and knocking it off the fire into the air. And after that, the motorcycle ramp fell on the skeletons and zombies, which also smothered the fire. The ramp came with the motorcycle, said Granny. I'll get you, Big Papa, Gabe. You and Sakura see if you can fix the mess going on. And she quickly hopped on a motorcycle and rode over the ramp into the air to catch Big Papa as he slid out of the truck. He said her hair's pretty, huh? Well, I'll text her it's ugly. Ha ha ha! I love being a bully. Alright. Let's see how much I got left here. Okay, I'm going to finish up this chapter inside out. As soon as I finish this chapter, because I gotta get to my day job at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yay. Sucks. Okay, so let's see. Well, since I just did that little voice, let's see. Trying to see if I had anything else. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna throw a little one of my own in here. Jafar! Well, now on that note, Gabe and Sakura ran toward the nearest electronics shop to get another video camera. Just as they arrived, a tornado appeared, sucking them up, and along with the shop and its merchandise, and Gabe grabbed Sakura's hand. Don't let go, Sakura! He shouted. Don't worry about me! Get the video camera so you can hit record! Sakura shouted back, and she snatched her hand away and vanished. Oh, Butch the Bully is Joe again. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, oh Jargon, the big fairy. Oh god. Hmm. Sakura Screen Game. Then he spotted the video camera from the shop, grabbed it, and hit the record. And in moments, the tornado vanished, and Gabe started to fall from the sky. And he screamed until they hit the trampoline. And Big Papa walked up as once again everything was back to normal. Good thing your granny won this trampoline with last year's bingo championship, he said. Good old granny always comes through, said Gabe. But she warned him all, said a deep voice. Big Papa Gabe looked around and saw where it came from. And as you can see, that's them being sucked up into the tornado. It's not very good. Boy, they feel they picking on someone, and look at Cowboy Wanda. They think they're so cool with Timmy Turner. Well, I think Timmy's ugly. Oh boy. Well, that was one heck of an ending for this stream. Okay, so that's all. That's gonna cut that here, so I can get ready for work in the morning. Hey. Yep. So yep. Glad y'all came and everything, and hopefully hopefully Raven is feeling better, where they can come back tomorrow and grace us with their presence. And until then, we will see y'all then. Take care.